Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today I'm wearing a hat because I didn't do my hair after I took a shower, my evening shower, and it's not it's not a good situation. Spent 2 hours letting it dry in whatever condition I felt like at the time, which means nothing. So yeah, it's a horrific mess. So I'm going to talk to you about Fantasia now. That's today's movie. This is the classic 1940 film that is almost completely devoid of any dialogue whatsoever, except for the host um, basically spelling out what's going to happen in the movie. Um, it's basically almost a lesson in classical music, in the purpose of how certain types of music, classical music, are arranged, whether it's for the animation in this case, or the animation was created to fit the music, or um, absolute music. There's all sorts of things. I don't want to. I'm not going to describe it to you. This is that's the job of the movie. Again, there's really not much story to tell about it. Obviously, the Sorcerer's Apprentice is made his debut in this film back in 1940. God, that's that is 80 years ago. Am I really that out of it? Maybe it's a long time ago. So yeah, this is, but it's not all about Sorcerer's Apprentice. This one shows up about one third of the way through the film. It's by the way, it's 2 hours and 6 minutes long, and it uses up every single minute of it. Although there is, strangely, an intermission about halfway through that doesn't really exist. It's like, we'll take a 15-minute intermission now, and I'm like, really? Do I have to go up and go to the bathroom at this point? Are you just gonna play music like gently while I wander around the lobby or something? Um, no, they pause for about maybe 30 seconds, and then they close the curtain, and they open it back up again, and it kicks off again. I have to admit, I haven't watched this movie. I know I'm bad. It's a classic, and I should have seen it by now. And there's a chance I may have seen it as a kid, and I just do not remember. I mean, obviously, I remember seeing the sequence with the Greek gods and the Pegasus horses, the flying horses, and the centaur people, and the little cherubs and things like that. There's a lot of genitalia and nipple-free nudity in this, in the half human, half animal creatures realm, at least. Um, there's a whole section just on courting um, uh, centaurs courting each other. Yeah, it's they're all just sort of prancing about and trying to attract a lover, and the little cherubs are flying around, their asses hanging out, just trying to help them along. It's really cute. Yeah, so it's cute. Then Zeus shows up and storms on their party a little bit, and you know that kind of thing. It's I was actually one of my favorite pieces of animation in this. That and obviously the ending, the big the it was Russian music. You've heard it. If you've heard classical music, you've heard this. Um, it's basically telling the story of demons coming to Earth on basically the Russian equivalent of Halloween, and it's just freaking gorgeous how they move through this, um, through that sequence, and then it's been contrasted with Ave Maria at the very end, as the demons are banished and a holy processional begins. I also like the entire evolution of like existence that goes from the birth of the universe all the way through the destruction of the dinosaurs and everything. And there's just so much in that entire thing. Yes, it's evolution. If you're afraid of evolution, or you are confused by it, or you think it's not real, then that may not be your thing. But I'm not even going to talk about that. But yeah, it's an astounding piece of work. Honestly, to be honest, though, if you're a teenager or a kid who really has no interest in classical music whatsoever, has no interest in just quiet, wordless animation, they might be bored to tears over this. But if you have a kid one adult that hasn't seen it yet who really appreciates classic animation, this is a movie for you if you haven't seen it yet, like me. Like, I should have seen it by now. But hey, that's what the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge is for. I am basically randomly forced into discovering new things and discovering classics that I should have seen a long time ago. And yeah, otherwise, this may not have. I mean, I would have watched it eventually, but it may not have been on my list. I would have watched, Captain America: Winter Soldier like 15 times before I ever watched this. Who knows? Although I think I've seen that movie about 50 times. It's a long story. It was part of my job for a while. So anyway, but yeah, Fantasia. It's time to hit up the classics if you haven't done so before. And if you have the sound system for it, uh, seriously, if you have the sound system set up for your TV and just like maybe a big screen situation, this is it's not. I don't think it's high definition. It's not going to be really taking advantage of your 4K television, but the animation still looks gorgeous. I don't know if they cleaned it up or anything, but it looks beautiful, and you can pretty much just melt into the couch and just take it in. I don't know if you'd want to get high while watching this, because I'm not going to recommend that necessarily, but that's up to you. But if you got high, I'm pretty sure you might see things that aren't necessarily in the movie. It's kind of messes with your head a little bit. So I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that you might get something out of it, and most of us can't. Don't know. Anyway, Fantasia, amazing, obviously. So let's pick tomorrow's Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. What do we got here? 280. What is 280, you say? Well, I'm here to tell you. And I had the list up earlier, and it just closed on me. 280. 280. Here we are. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like it's a series. I don't know what it is. I believe it's probably focused on a boy of some kind. And his name is Jonas. Yes, that was Weezer reference. Jonas. The series, I think we'll probably watch maybe 2 or 3 episodes, depending on how we feel. Me. How I feel. 2 or 3 episodes of Jonas on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. That's not that bad. I had mashed it. Ugh. Before it just looked like this.